Yeah, my name is Uncle Shaki. Shaki, I'm gonna kiss you when you're cheeky.
The old KSI will never be topped.
No, he really won't. And I think this whole Lunch League, KSI, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul situation has made me realize that even more. If you haven't been on Twitter in the last week or so, first off, well done. That's an achievement in itself. But also, while not being on there, you've missed out on a whole war between the new gen and old gen YouTubers. It kicked off with Dan TDM. Yes, that Dan TDM. I was never the biggest fan of him, to be honest, but I know people who were, and I genuinely feel like I've missed out on like a whole side of YouTube by not watching him. But Dan used to be fucking huge back in like 2014 for playing Minecraft that little kids would watch. Now, like I said, I was never the biggest fan of him, okay? But this guy has almost 30 million subscribers. The numbers speak for themselves. Like, at this point, he's basically a YouTube legend. Like, if you ask anyone who's been on YouTube, yo, do you know Dan TDM? Most likely they're gonna say yes. Unless they're from a different country or so. I don't know. They're Indian. I don't know. Nothing against Indians. I don't know why I pinpointed Indians in that. But Dan recently put out a tweet talking about the new release of the Lunchables competitor Lunchly, which was made by KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. And they did this whole video, like, promoting it. I won't get into it because this video will be way too fucking long. But Dan's tweet reads, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." And this sparked a huge battle between Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul versus basically the rest of the internet. No one is on their side. This shit for those three is basically impossible to win. Like, they should just cancel Lunchly and just get away from the whole internet as quickly as possible. Especially Mr. Beast, because, like, isn't he facing like a 50-page lawsuit or some shit? I don't know. Maybe Jimmy should just focus on that. Just saying, it's a lawsuit. But in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the KSI response, which, personally, it's absolutely god-awful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like, for his defense, he's pulled up some of Dan's old merch and he's trying to play it off as if everyone else is insane in his new video. But honestly, he's just acting like a child, this whole situation. Like, how are you completely crashing out over some shit food? It's a fucking lunchbox, okay? If it was actually good, I'd understand. But I'm not seeing the quality ingredients you keep shilling. Like, this shit here is honestly harder to see the difference between than the new PS Pro announcement. I can't see fucking any difference. Anyway, I'll get into all this and more later in the video, but first, roll the intro. Now, before the video starts, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and notifications on. It will really mean a lot. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for the shit upload schedule recently. I've started college now, I guess I should call it. I don't know. I've started like a new year at school. So, you know, I gotta lock in. Okay, I'm in sixth form now. I've got to dial in, do this shit right. And also, it was my birthday. So that means you'll forgive me, right? But I went to see Sweatshirt, Ken Carson. What? Oh yeah, you don't fucking care. Anyway, that's enough bullshit, yap, self-glaze. Let's just get straight into the main topic of today's video. The KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast Lunchly situation. I swear, I'm already seeing those videos from like other commentary channels where they do the same shit with the Mr. Beast thing. Like, they basically just say, the KSI situation is crazy, with like a copy and paste of the same thumbnail over and over again. Okay, so you've seen the Dan TDM tweet, but KSI initially responded by saying, "Looks like crap to me," with pictures of some old-ass merch that Dan TDM put out. It's funny looking at this tweet now. Like, this caused him to respond again, like, clear the air, because everyone was saying, didn't you work with YouTubes before? Which is basically what KSI was criticizing Dan about here. But now it's even funnier because he's getting cooked by the community note. If you don't know what community notes are, okay, it's basically Twitter's version of fact-checking, where it corrects things or adds context to things. But this response just sounds so snide at just quietly making fun of KSI. Like, you know what, I'll just read it, okay? Not only has KSI worked with them before, the CEO of U2's Austin Long, I don't know. The CEO of U2's Austin Long got his start by managing the Sidemen and was also an executive producer on their YouTube Red show. Damn, I didn't even know that. Thank you, community note. I appreciate the law. Shout out to the Lord. But the community note just sounds so passive-aggressive. Like, I hardly use Twitter anymore. Like, have you seen the ghosted Twitter account? It's a fucking desert. But there's no way every community note is this snide. I can't believe that. And it's not even like KSI could just get rid of it like a reply or something. It's forever on that tweet. But that's one L that KSI took that day. Not a bad day's work. Okay, maybe next day will be better. Nope. Nah, it actually got worse. But he's talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy, to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? Yeah, sure, he was sponsored by a company that sold sweets and he promoted it. But this is a video from 10 fucking years ago. Just look at the screenshot. This was DanTDM pre-hair dye. Do you understand how long ago that was? And you know it's bad when another OG Minecraft YouTuber comes in to back DanTDM. iBallistic Squid. Gee, that name is genuinely a throwback for me. But he said, it's a one-off sponsored video, plus he isn't claiming that the candy is healthy in the video. You guys own the company and actively claiming it's a healthy lunch alternative. That's where the problems are. God damn. He's spitting facts, like, he's not wrong, okay? In fact, no, he's completely fucking correct. Now, after these couple of tweets, people like Jacksepticeye, Nopify, FGTV, iBallistic Squid, like I showed before, and even iFunny. Yeah, the app that everyone genuinely thought was funny in 2010, but now it's just ironically funny. Like, if you see a meme with the iFunny watermark under it, people are clowning you harder than the people clowning on KSI, okay? And there's even more people who spoke on this, including MrBeast and Logan Paul. They did pretty, like, stereotypical responses, you know. They're legit just doing, like, a PR statement as tweets, like, just talking about how it's healthy and good for you, when it looks like this, okay? But be honest here. Does this shit look yummy?
I've never done
Lunchly.
never, so I'll know what to...
Transition.
天哪，竟然连国军二手文章都不放过。大家一起做通告。
But KSI, okay, yesterday, as of the time of recording, yesterday, he dropped a YouTube video, a Reddit video, but he saw that his fans were cooking him on his own Reddit, like... Just take the fucking L. But he started defending himself and trying to say that he's being targeted just because he's teamed up with YouTubers like Mr. Breast and Logan Paul. Did I just genuinely say Mr. Breast? Didn't realize.
Today, we're doing a Reddit video. This should be fun. But without further ado, Lunchly! Nah, JJ's cooked, bro. And then there's a tweet from Jacksepticeye. You mess with DanTDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
Okay, it really wasn't that funny, but this is basically just his reaction to the whole situation. If you hate Lunchly, in KSI's eyes, you're cringe.
I mean, that's cringe.
And you're targeting.
People just hate us.
And you're a hypocrite, okay?
How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
Oh yeah, and he just keeps laughing through the pain, which is just cringe in itself. Like, I'll honestly be surprised if he keeps his video up for much longer because it's so fucking bad. Like, it doesn't help him in any way.
DanTDM replied. This is what he had to say.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit?
Cringe.
So this is what I said. Looks like crap to me while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face.
You're hardly shining a mirror. You're more just taking shit that you've both done, like the U2's minifigures. But instead, you're also saying that he did it worse than you did. Like, that's not any mirror I've seen anyway.
Instead, they were like,
Wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
and yes, that's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're the ones who are selling slop to kids. And not only that, you advertise it as healthy and the kids are going to be ingesting it. Like, that slop, that complete slop on the table in this picture, that's going to pass through their entire bodies, okay? You don't get that with a fucking minifigure. And at this point, you're the one complaining. Dan called you out for something that he thought was wrong and used his platform. You're calling him out for something that you thought was wrong and using your platform. You're as bad as each other, except now your argument is dog shit because these toys that he sold, they weren't advertised as healthy or good for you in any way. They're just like a cool collectible or something. I don't know. Like, it's completely different. It's uncomparable. And he tried to whip out like the sweets sponsor that he did like a decade ago. it just doesn't apply here because he doesn't own the company. He did like a one-off video.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure. Let's keep moving the goalposts. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? At this point, his fans imploded.
I know this is borderline a repeat of what I just said earlier, but iBallistic Squid, he was right. He got the nail on the fucking head, or what's the saying? He put the last nail in the coffin. Dan TDM never said the sweets were good for you. You're saying Lunchly and a bottle of Prime is good for you. It's fucking not. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy deep into this whole situation. I could easily make like a 3-part series on the channel, like going into each person's response and, you know, getting into the weeds about everything. Or just turn this video into like a 5-hour documentary, like the average Paracynical video. But I won't do that. Because who gives a single shit? Okay, I'm being honest. Even I don't give a shit about this. So I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'm anticipating a lot of angry KSI glazers coming to my channel, which is fine. Okay, I'm a KSI fan too. I even had the Sidemen book because he said if it went #1 bestseller, he would shave his head.
I have this shit.
That's genuinely the only reason I bought it back in like 2016. But yeah, if you agree with this video, smash like and eat some fucking, I guess, sorry, I don't know why I said that. And if you didn't, let me know why in the comments. I want to hear your opinion. I definitely won't clown you in the, I'm joking. But seriously, that's it for today's video. Smash like, I'll be back in another 2 weeks. Actually, no, turn that into 2 months. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.